Today we are diving into materials management, a critical pillar of modern shipbuilding. As vessels become more complex, the ability to manage the flow of parts and services becomes as important as the physical construction itself. Our goal today is to understand how we can ensure all materials meet strict regulatory standards while remaining available to production at the lowest possible cost. Historically, shipyards were more self-sufficient, but over the last 50 years, the industry has changed. Today, the vast majority of a ship, between 60% and 80% of its total value, is actually purchased from outside the yard. This means our financial success is no longer just about labor efficiency. It is about how effectively we manage our supply chain and our purchasing strategy. Purchasing is not an isolated clerical task. It must be deeply integrated with our technical teams. If engineering sets specifications that are too narrow, we lose our bargaining power with suppliers. Furthermore, we must ensure that the lead times promised to the ship owner are realistic. A disconnect here can lead to a project that is doomed to be late before the first steel is even cut. Not all supplier relationships are created equal. We deal with three distinct power dynamics. In some cases, we hold the power because we are the supplier's biggest customer. In others, we are completely interdependent, especially with specialized outfitters. However, when dealing with major international firms, like those building main engines, we are often the smaller player. Recognizing which model applies to which supplier is key to our negotiation strategy. In shipbuilding, quality isn't just a preference, it's a legal requirement. Everything we buy must satisfy the owner, the flag state, and the classification society. We cannot afford to install uncertified parts. A single failed component can lead to massive rework or even the inability to deliver the ship, making rigorous quality verification at the point of purchase non-negotiable. Reliability is just as important as quality. Because shipbuilding follows a strict critical path, a delay in one small item can halt the entire production line. This leads to idle labor costs and financial penalties. To manage this, we use expediting. We don't just wait for the delivery. We actively monitor the supplier's progress and visit their facilities to ensure they stay on schedule. Managing inventory is a delicate balancing act. On one hand, holding materials is expensive. It ties up capital and requires storage and insurance. On the other hand, the cost of a stockout or shortage is catastrophic because it idles our entire workforce. Our goal is to find the sweet spot where we minimize the total of these two costs. We use different tools for different materials. For common items, we use fixed time or max-min ordering to keep stock stable. For major components, many modern yards aim for a just-in-time (JIT) approach. While JIT reduces storage costs significantly, it requires a highly reliable supply chain, as there is zero margin for error if a delivery is late. Once the materials arrive, the challenge moves inside the yard. Moving items can take up to half of our production costs. We must optimize this flow by moving materials in larger unit loads and ensuring they go directly where they are needed. Often, using a forklift or a truck is much more efficient and flexible than tying up a heavy overhead crane for simple horizontal movements. In conclusion, materials management is the glue that holds a ship project together. By mastering our supplier relationships, ensuring quality, and optimizing our internal logistics through tools like simulation and work sampling, we can significantly reduce costs and improve our delivery times. Thank you for your time.